I love these videos and I'm so happy that I finally get to make one. These are my 2025 favorites. So, starting off with books. I really took an L this year with the books. I've been reading the Harry Potter series since last Christmas. I'm currently on Goblet of Fire. I'm like halfway through. So this is the fourth Harry Potter book, I think. I read the other ones this year and they were great, but I'm slowly going through it, so I guess those are my favorite books this year, but I think my favorite is still the first Harry Potter book. Such a good vibe. I also started like very recently listening to an audiobook on Spotify. You can like find them like low-key as audiobooks. People upload the audiobook as like a podcast. So I'm doing Picking Daisies on Sundays right now, which is really cute. People love it and say it's like really, really cute. So I've been listening to that while I'm like running and stuff sometimes. Okay, TV shows. I just started watching SVU. That's definitely become an obsession of this year for sure. I also started watching Abbott Elementary this year. I know that's like not from 2076 and neither is SVU, but they're still on right now, so I started watching those. Those are really good. And then for movies, okay, I would say Lilo and Stitch honestly was one of my favorites this year. I also loved the new Zootopia movie. And then obviously Wicked. I actually loved part 2 so much. For music, the win has got to go to Taylor Swift for The Life of a Showgirl. I know some people don't like it. I love it. My favorite songs on there are probably Wishlist and Elizabeth Taylor. Those are my favorites on there, but she's got to go for the best album, or my favorite album of the year for sure. For my social media creators that I found this year, I became obsessed with Mr. Ballin on YouTube. He does they're like scary stories. They're all true, but I'm like a baby about scary things and I can totally handle it, and it's really cool. They're all true stories. He's just such a good storyteller. I think he's like an ex-Navy SEAL or something. He has this whole backstory that I actually know nothing about, but now he's this YouTube storyteller. He's got a bunch of podcasts. We love to listen to him in the car when we go on a road trip, but he's really, really good. So if you kind of like true crime, but like maybe a little less intense and dark than like Crime Junkies or something, definitely check him out. He has like a podcast for every type of thing. Medical mysteries, just like the general scary stories. He's got like government secrets and stuff like that. It's really cool, so definitely check him out, Mr. Ballin. Best food thing that was like, I want to say we cooked it. I didn't really cook it. My fiance cooked it. But chicken Caesar salad sandwiches. You do like one of those, like, I don't know if it's ciabatta, but like one of the rolls, and then breaded chicken and Caesar salad, and you put a little Caesar salad on as like on the bread. That's so good with fries. It's like the ultimate girl dinner. So that's probably one of the favorite things that like we cooked this year. And one of my favorite restaurants that we went to was Butter in New York. It was like one of the best meals I've ever had in my entire life. I was like dying after because it was like so good. We ate so much. That's probably the favorite meal we had. We went there for Valentine's Day this year. And then this summer got into Stock Cold Brew, which is really good. I like stronger coffee, so like that was really good without being like bitter and like gross. The Apple Crisp Olipop, really got into that this fall. Peppermint tea, the one with like the little bear on it, like the bear is part of the brand. That one was really good. All right, things around the house. That were some of my favorite purchases of this year. My parents got like a smoothie maker for like a white elephant gift or something, and I did in fact steal it from them because they have one, so I just took it. And I started using that. I love that. I also, I think it was this year, got like a robot vacuum. It's not a Roomba, but it's like basically a Roomba. We love him. And smart plugs. I did the Amazon smart plug. I just literally just started with one, and then I'm gonna get like a million and just do everything smart plugs. But I did it for like the lamp in my living room, and I love it. So good. And then also my candle warmer. I got that for Christmas last year, so I really got into it this year. And I love it. It makes it last so long, and I don't love like a strong candle scent because I have like allergies and I end up sneezing and stuff, so like this was really nice. Okay, tech stuff. Favorite apps this year. Duolingo has to go in my #1 spot. My fiance speaks Spanish and he wants our kids to speak Spanish. I can't have everyone yapping about me behind my back, So I decided to start learning Spanish too. And that little bird, he just gets me every time. I always do my Duolingo. The New York Times, I got back into like Wordle and all that, so the New York Times app, I'm really into that. Q, which is, it's kind of like Letterboxd, but it's like movies, TV shows, everything like that, and you can like share your lists with people, and then it will like spin a wheel and pick something for you to watch, so that's really fun if you are into like movies and stuff. And then another app that I loved, which is more like social media related, is called Kale. You can submit stuff to these like brands where they'll have like challenges, and then you get paid for just like little videos. So like some of my favorite brands that I got to work with, I worked with through Kale, so I definitely liked them. What I'm filming on right now is probably my favorite tech thing, and I literally got it like yesterday or 2 days ago. But it is my new camera from JP that he got me for Christmas, so we love it. Games and hobbies. The screen time needs to go so far down. So I really tried this year. I need to like do something with my hands. Like I'm not someone who can like passively like do something. Even if I'm like watching something, I have to be doing something. So I tried to pick things like that. So Myrtle, which is a book where it's like logic puzzles, but they're all like this like murder mystery story, but it's very like light. It's more like Knives Out level. So that's really fun. We also got really into collecting physical media this year. So I have like a bunch of movies that I took from my parents' house that they were just like getting rid of. But it's all the Barbie movies, or a lot of them. So like I'm very happy to have those. And then JP got a bunch for Christmas too. So like collecting physical media has been really fun. Just kind of like digitizing stuff has been like a project this year. And scrapbooking, oh my gosh, I've been loving scrapbooking. I want to do more, like I want to make a video of my scrapbook because I love it. And it's almost more like junk journaling. Like I don't do a ton of photos unless I just like have the photos. Otherwise it's mostly like just like tickets and programs, and I don't know, like I have stuff like the balloon like from my engagement party that like my parents had when we came back here. So like it's just stuff like that, and it's so fun. And I have stuff from when I was like little to now, and it's really fun to like go. I've been going through all that. My parents are cleaning out their house before they move, so I've been finding all kinds of really cute stuff. Like I have my little ID from like the Y when I was like a baby, and it's just like me with my little curly hair. Like it's been fun to find stuff like that and like go through that, put it in the book, and then it's actually something that I can like have and like flip through and look at, because I do stuff like that all the time rather than it just sitting in a box. So that's been a big project for this year, and with all the wedding stuff coming up, it will just become so overwhelming. So I really want to like get totally caught up as soon as I can, early 2026, so I can keep up with it with all the wedding stuff. My favorite trip, I was thinking about this one. I went to New York a lot this year, so I'm just gonna say like all my New York trips. I think maybe JP's birthday, we went in July. I actually don't think I'd ever been to New York City in the summer, because honestly I try to avoid it in the summer, but his birthday's in July, so we went, and it was really fun. We did the Edge, we did Intrepid, which I hadn't done since I was like in middle school. And I'd never done the Edge, which was really cool. We went over to like the Vessel and like that whole area when we went to the Edge. We did the High Line. That was a really fun trip. Makeup, skin, beauty, hair, all that good stuff. I got this detangler that I will put in the pictures or whatever. That is so good. My cousin, I took it when I was at her apartment and like borrowed it. Like I used it while I was there and I loved it, so she got it for me for Christmas last year. Been obsessed with that all year. It makes such a difference. As far as jewelry, this takes the dub this year. I don't know if this counts as jewelry, but I got this like Apple Watch band for my birthday. It looks more like a bracelet. It's like gold. And you can also get like a cover for the actual watch. So I think I'm gonna try and get one of those that will match this. But I love having that. It's like a real, I don't know, it looks a little more like real instead of just like a regular Apple Watch band. And I also wear it when I work out, like when I run and stuff, and it's been like totally fine. I got this little like Snow White palette, which because I want to get better at makeup. Foundation, I haven't figured her out. I don't even have one. Like I haven't figured it out. But as far as like blush and bronzer and highlighter and stuff, I like to get like one that's like, it's, you know, it's fine or whatever, but it's like cheap and stuff, and just like figure out like what colors do I like, what like do I even like the way it looks on me, stuff like that, to kind of like get into it. So that's been really fun. And then clothes, I actually have what I think my favorite clothing item I got this year. It happens to be down here because I have a whole pile of laundry I need to put away. It's inside out. But it is this yellow sweater. I got it from Amazon. Well, my mom got it for me, but I did say this is the one for my birthday. But it's this yellow chunky little cardigan sweater. I usually, like, I think actually every time I've worn it like buttoned up, like instead of open like a regular cardigan. But it's chunky, it's super comfy. That's probably my favorite clothing item of this year. And then some of my favorite brands I've worked with. Like I said, I worked with a lot of brands through Kale. Some of my favorites were Olipop, for sure. I'm an addict, so that was great. Cracker Barrel, that was really fun. Oh, and Nature Made, I use their melatonin, so that was a good one. And then I also this year worked with, like outside of that, through like other affiliate programs and stuff, Olive and June, I'm working with them. Hero Cosmetics, the little like pimple patches, a godsend. And then a Disney brand I worked with, and I'm like still working with, is Wishes Threads Co. They send me some really cute stuff, so shout out to them. But that is probably my 2025 favorites. I post about all this stuff on my social media and everything, like as I work with brands or as I like find stuff I like. So follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.